Hey guys, Elizabeth from Legendary Potter Studios. This is where we read and have bookish adventures, discussions about books, and a dash of TV and movies. Come along on some bookish adventures, and I hope you have fun here. Hey guys, it's me Elizabeth. I am back with another video. The hair looks crazy, I am aware. I just did this today, so it's a new thing. Just deal with it. But sorry, this video is I'm gonna talk about a couple of different things regarding the internet and social media, that type of thing. I made a video about social media, but I don't remember if I posted it or not. I may have not. Don't know. But basically, I already don't use like Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook. I don't use any of that type of stuff. But I want to talk about other internet related things because there are definitely other internet related things that I've been trying to not use / I'm going to not use in the future, just because of my own reasons and stuff. But I just want to talk a little bit about that. I actually did consider quitting YouTube, but then I thought about it and I was just like, I'm not going to do that right now because I enjoy posting videos on YouTube, and there's just so many things that I watch on YouTube that are actually like helpful for me, especially within the historical costuming realm. Like, those videos are extremely helpful to me with my historical costuming endeavors. That's how I made this shirt I'm wearing. So things like that, like, I'm gonna keep YouTube for now just because it is really useful, and I do like to post my videos on here when I do that. But I did think about that slightly for a little bit. But basically, I'm gonna try and attempt to get rid of anything on the internet that involves watching TV shows and movies. So like Hulu, Amazon, all of that stuff where you can watch stuff. I'm not gonna use it very much. Right now, I have Hulu because I had it previously and I quit it, but I still have the rest of this month till sometime next month to watch for the rest of, like, you know, my payment period. So I am in the middle of rewatching a show that is on there, but after that's gone, I'm not going to use it anymore. And I already gave up Amazon a long time ago. I tried to delete my account recently, like a few months ago. I don't know how well that went through. And if I do use Amazon, I use my parents' account, but they're also getting rid of Prime, so I'm hoping to never use Amazon again. I have used Amazon occasionally throughout this past year and last year, but I've mostly tried to give it up, and I have mostly succeeded. I've used it occasionally here and there, but I've mostly not really used it that much. And if you're wondering, well, what the heck are you going to do if you don't have Amazon? Like, you can't survive without Amazon. Actually, you can survive without Amazon because people survived years and years without even the internet in general. So that's just dumb. Secondly, my replacement for Amazon is eBay and Etsy. I use eBay for just about everything. For buying books, there are replacement sites. There's one called bookshop.org, which all the money goes to local bookshops. And then Thrift Books is also a online thrift store for books. And those are really nice sites, but I don't really use them. I just use eBay, and I search eBay for everything I want. Also, I haven't really bought a lot of books recently, but if I do want a book, I just search for it on eBay and buy it on there. And every other thing that I buy, I either search eBay or Etsy for. So that is my way of buying things. I think it's so much better because on eBay, you can find things for really cheap. And you can even bid for things if you're into that. You can bid for things for cheaper and do all of that. And most of the things I end up buying on eBay end up being pretty cheap. Etsy is a little different. It's more of a set price. Like, some things can be kind of cheap. It's just kind of all over the place on Etsy, but I would say some of the things that I do buy on there end up being just a little bit more because usually when I go on Etsy, I'm purchasing like fabric or something, and when I purchase fabric, I'm purchasing it in multiple yards, and sometimes the yardages get to be expensive depending on what it is, and because I like to buy natural fabrics, it tends to be a little more on the expensive side. But there's all kinds of stuff that you can get on Etsy and eBay. Those are my replacement sites. Those are the ones that I use the most. And also, if you're into like clothing, another good option for buying clothing, if you don't already go to thrift stores in your area, you can check out thredup.com. Again, none of this is like sponsored by any of these sites or anything, but these are just the things that I use in place. I haven't used thredup a whole bunch, but they are really nice because you can search for everything and anything, and they're not always going to have it because it is a thrift store, but they will have a lot of different options. You can filter out whether you want it to be a certain color, certain shape, certain size. You can put your own sizes in. You can filter out brands, and most of the brands that they have are off however much percent from what it originally was. So if you're into that type of thing, there you go. I'm not really into the brands. I'm like, I don't really care. If it's a nice garment, that's what I'm looking for mostly. Also, I don't use it a whole ton because I eventually want to have my wardrobe be my own made garment. So I do use it occasionally though, and it's really nice. But I will say it is a little more expensive than your normal thrift store, your local thrift store. Some of the stuff can get to be really expensive. But I have to say, when you look at the price of how much something is on there, and you look at the price of what it originally was, it's usually marked off a lot from what it originally was. They just tend to get like things that used to be really expensive, and so they're still expensive, if that makes any sense. But yeah, and I don't use thredup a lot, but I have used it this past summer to get a few things and stuff like that. So I've used it in the past, and yeah, so I'm giving up Hulu eventually when the cycle runs out, and Amazon Prime / Amazon everything. I've already was trying to get rid of it, and I'm officially never using it again at this point. Maybe occasionally I will have to go on there for something, I don't know, but I'm hoping that I'll never have to go on there again for anything, so we'll see. Also, I found that if I see something on Amazon that's like a specific product by a specific brand, that if I search for it on eBay. So basically, I found these gel highlighter pens called Mr. Pen on Amazon, and I was like, I want these look really nice. They're gel, so they're not going to bleed through my Bible. And so I was like, I don't want to purchase them from Amazon, so I just copied the title of whatever the Amazon title was and put it in eBay, and I bought it off of eBay. So there you go. I will say the person that had it on eBay bought it from Amazon because it came to me in an Amazon package, but I'm not directly supporting Amazon, which is my thing. Like, someone else had this and they're getting rid of it, and now it's mine from, supporting other people rather than Amazon. And I just, yeah. And as for my reasons for quitting Amazon and all of that stuff, it's just my own personal reasons. I'm not going to go into that. I just think that supporting local businesses and stuff is a much better idea, and if you have issues finding things, eBay is a good choice. Just go search eBay. You can just find just about anything on there. You can find really things that you would like. Basically, here's an example of how you can find really things you wouldn't expect to find anywhere else. So my mom had this little saucer cup thing, and it was made in England or whatever, and it had the handles on the side and the lid broke, and I don't know what happened to the thing because it just disappeared, but we used to keep butter in it. And then she got something else that she started putting butter in because I'm guessing the other part broke. I don't really know at this point. But the other day, she showed me that my dad found one on eBay, plus, it came with an actual saucer, that you can pour, and it was the exact same thing, and I'm like, that's awesome. So you can find just about everything on eBay. I like to buy all of my movies and TV shows from there. You can get them in, like, you can get TV shows in, like, the whole seasons, and you can get them for relatively cheap for what it is. I've gotten whole seasons. I've gotten almost all of the Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show from there. I've gotten the whole of Clone Wars and Rebels, and the whole of Road to Avonlea, and I've gotten all of them for, like, pretty relatively great prices, and many other things. I've gotten almost all of Supernatural from there. I still need one more season, but yeah, it's pretty impressive. I like to buy from there because they're really awesome. And any other sites that you can watch stuff on, I will not be watching things on. The only exception, I will say, the only exception to this rule is if there is a show that is coming out that is part of a show that I'm already watching, that I've been watching, and it's something that I'm really, really into and I really want to watch if they're coming out with more seasons of it. I have a specific show in mind. I will probably go to the site that the show is on and watch the episodes as they come out, just because I don't know how else I would watch it. And the specific show that I have in mind is a show called SEAL Team. I think there's about 4 seasons right now. I watched season 1, and then I watched season 2, and then I watched season 3 and 4 as they came out. And it's such an amazing show. So they're going to make another season, and whenever that season comes out, I will probably watch it as it comes out because it's really good, and I just, like, have to know what happens next and all of that. And I saw actually a clip the other day, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. So I definitely have to watch it. And there's another show as well called The Blacklist that I was watching the last season that came out, which was like 7 or something like that, as it came out. But I only got halfway through, and then I kind of forgot about it and stopped watching it. So I still have a ton of episodes that I haven't seen from the latest season, and I want to watch them at some point, but I have no idea how to watch them because the site that I was watching them on before, like, it will remove episodes and then add the new episodes, so there's removed episodes that I haven't seen, and so it's an issue. I have to figure out where I can watch it, all of the seasons, but I mean all of the episodes that I haven't seen. I'll probably just have to start at the beginning of that season because I really do need to watch it though, because when I think about what the heck is happening in that season, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's literally insane. Some crazy stuff is going down in that season, and I have to keep watching it, but I keep forgetting that it exists, so that's on me. But I think there's gonna probably be more. I don't really know, but if there is, I'll probably watch that when it comes out, or I'll probably forget again, but you know, you get the picture. Basically, sorry that cut off, but basically I'm gonna end this video here. I don't know if that was rambling and that made any sense at all, but I'm basically gonna try to give up everything on the internet that I possibly can, not that I need anything on the internet, but you know, to make myself not be on the internet as much, and also just because, like, there's so much better things I could do, like sew or read or go outside or play an instrument or whatever else, hang out with the family. Like, I don't need all of that stuff on the internet. And my replacement for watching things is watching my DVDs, because I have a million trillion DVDs and I don't watch them hardly ever. So instead of watching the internet, I'm going to watch my DVDs, and that can be that. And also, I have a huge DVD collection, and I want to collect so much more. I want to basically collect everything that I've ever watched and really like enough to own on DVD. So, and that's a lot of things, and I already have way too much stuff. Well, not way too much, but a lot of stuff. I can link my video below on my DVD collection. But basically, someday in the future, I'll have probably twice what I already have right now, because I like watching things. So basically, that is it for this video. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more of my videos, check out my channel link below. If you're into history, historical, fashion, or sewing, check out my other channel. Once again, I'm sorry that cut off, but hopefully I will post on that channel sometime soon. And subscribe, comment down below if you are giving up anything internet related or what you think about the whole Amazon thing, because I know it's like a thing. I don't know if you use it, if you have any problems with it, all of that, and I will see you in the next video. I hope you have your own fun reading adventures. Bye. I just want to say, I've never had my hair this curly, I don't think, ever. Like, my hair doesn't curl very well, but I used the rag curl method, and oh, it's amazing. I mean, it takes a minute to figure out how to do the rag curl, and then every time I do the rag curl, I have to do it again. Like, each one I have to do twice because I messed up the first time, but it turned out, like, dude, I've never had my hair this curly ever that I can remember. Because every time I've curled my hair, it's been, like, either with heat, which really sucks, or with other things, and it doesn't last very long. But this has been all day since, like, this morning, like 11 this morning or something when I took it out. So, like, definitely try the rag curling your hair with the strips. It's definitely amazing if you want this amount of curl.